After I rested for about 12 hours in my shelter, I contacted the headquarters and I received my next orders. Took me about an hour to get here. This place is very close to the northern border of Nemansk. The headquarters has prepared another airdrop for me. I should get to it first. Also, Sergeant Voробey contacted me, and he told me that he needed to again switch his hideout. The bunker didn't provide a safe shelter anymore. It's getting cold. The Stormfront will definitely not go away very soon. I better get moving.
Alright guys, welcome to my new video. Today I will show you the new Dark Skies level, which has a new setting. With the new update, winter has arrived in Nemansk. And in this video I will explain some stuff that comes to my mind, and I will just show you the level. First of all, I want to thank community member Lafette for doing the snow decal, which actually doesn't move with the player, so I had to...
Alright, Lisinov, take care. A small convoy has arrived. Looks like a tiny scout squad. You should deal with them soon. You don't want any backup disrupting your mission.
I had to place this snow decal like hundreds of times in this level. But okay, it runs fine. I also wanna explain the soundtrack for this level. The soundtrack I made was inspired by Splinter Cell 2 actually. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow, with the beats in the background. And it was also inspired by Rainbow Six Raven Shield. Two great games in my opinion, and yes, the soundtrack I did this time was heavily inspired by them. Now we have arrived at our first location, and you can get a shotgun here. It's inside this chest. Nice double barrel shotgun. This part right here of the level is actually my favorite one. Because of the trees, it looks really cool, in my opinion. I wanted to record this video in 1080p, but it didn't work out yet, so for now I will record it in 32:9 aspect ratio, but I will see what I can do for the next ones. So you have to cope with it, unfortunately, until I found a solution. Okay, so now we are on a hill, and behind these bushes we have a hidden house, and inside this house we have a nice new rifle, exclusively made for this level, which is a Mosin Nagant sniper rifle. And with the screen resolution, the scope will be looking like this. But almost nobody has a screen resolution like this, so for the moment I think it doesn't need to be changed. Okay, so let's take out the bad guys. One thing I want to change in the future update is the zoom for the sniper rifles, because it doesn't actually zoom that much. As you may have noticed, the whole level looks like bluish, a little tint of grey, and a little bit of green. For the grass, I added a snow layer to the bottom. That's because I just want to achieve a unified environment in terms of look, so that it looks at least somewhat realistic for Game Guru standards. Yeah. Also something I wanna mention. If you want, I can do a tutorial about how to make these shiny ground textures. That's actually not hard to do, but I think not many people know how this is done. Okay. Now let's deal with the rest. Okay, he saw us right away. With this new update, I also am testing a new feature in Dark Skies, which is a hit sound effect when you hit enemy soldiers with your weapon. You may notice that it plays a loud splat sound effect, as you can hear now when you hit the enemies. Okay, he's down. I also want to thank Sweet, a community member of FPS Creator, which did the voices for the enemy soldiers in this level. He did some great work. Thank you, mate. Next I want to show you this location up here, which I think is really cool. It offers a really nice overview over the level, actually. And these clouds up there are actually decals too. And you can see in the distance there's a airdrop. Some smoke coming up. These mountains right there in the background are a 2D image, and they surround the whole level. If the fog wasn't so thick, you could see it. Yeah, you can still see it a bit. It surrounds the whole level, and this might actually be the highest point in the game so far, but I wasn't able to reach it yet. In my tries it wasn't possible to climb this mountain. Yes, also I wanna mention that I like to hide the hut in almost every game. You can hide the hut in Dark Skies and also the crosshair by simply pressing L. And now we have clear view of the game and the game world. Yes, these cables for these power lines are really a pain to add to the levels, because as you can see, they connect with the power lines, and yeah, it's really painful to place these in the Game Guru editor. It takes a lot of time and rotating and scaling until it fits. But I think it's worth it. It looks really cool. And I also didn't see it in another Game Guru game yet. I really like this level, the mood of it, the atmosphere. Probably my favorite level at the moment in the game. And now you can hear some wolves howling. And they're actually not far away. There they are. They will run away from the player, but in some cases they will also attack. And they do quite the damage, so you're better off with just taking them out right away. And now we see the airdrop. This is also really funny to explain. This airdrop smoke decal is actually the chimney smoke stock decal from Game Guru. It's just painted in red in the software. I mean, in PaintNet I made it yes, I made it red, so it looks like a flare, smoke flare. Is that a word? I don't know. You know what I mean.
Headquarter. I arrived at the airdrop, and I must say, I like it very much.
You will need more than ordinary bullets to destroy this convoy. Make good use of it.
After my task is done, what's next?
Sergeant Vorobi needs your help. A team of scientists is on the way to his new base. We will also send some new troops to Nemansk. The government is slowly starting to realize that this could become more than just a regional problem. For now, take out that convoy and get back to your car. I will tell you the details later. Take care, Rezinov.
Alright, consider it done.
What I also want to mention is that it might be useful for some guys. These bushes right here are static bushes normally, but you can animate them without any knowledge of modeling or animating by simply assigning a shader to the model in the FPE file. With this new shader you will be able to animate almost any vegetation. Like I have used it for these trees. Not these ones, but yeah, these ones are right there. And these bushes, so that they blend in with the environment more. But you can't use it all the time because it will actually drain performance when you use it a lot. Okay, so we got the rocket launcher, and now we can take out the convoy. But first I want to show you something else. The last hidden weapon in this game. And you can only acquire this weapon by playing the Halloween update normally. But for those people who like to explore, I want to reward them with the nice crossbow, which is actually the coolest weapon in the game, I think. This was a custom work from BSP, exclusively made for the game, and I really like it a lot. It's amazing. It's also a really cool weapon, very quiet, does a lot of damage and is very accurate. Okay, so now we can see that there are some cars and a tank on the road. Yes, as you just heard, the hit sound effect isn't always working perfectly. That's why it is in a testing mode right now. Okay. That was a hit. I wonder where he came from. Normally there isn't supposed to be a wolf there. Okay, so now we took out the convoy, and that's basically the end of the level, because all we need to do now is get back to the van and enter the next level, which doesn't exist yet. So we get thrown to the hub level back, to the hub level, and this level currently marks the end of the game, which will of course change in the next update. Also, to those who don't know, you can press B to use the binoculars, which is also really cool, I think. It's been there since the first alpha available on Steam, so it's quite a while in the game already. And now we are back at our beginning spot. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions regarding this level or Dark Skies, or in general of course, you can write me a comment. I would of course read all of them and reply if needed. Yes. Take care everyone. Stay safe and see you next time. Bye bye.